insanity, a bout of insanity.
Welcome everyone to this. It's AlphaWit Thursdays again, also known tonight as Apostrophe Wit Thursdays, replacing the Alpha because he's not joining us. But I am joined again by our frequent guests, Silver Recluse and Admiral Cordelia, and our most recent, fairly frequent guest, Kirk, and our even more recent and occasional guest, Steam Goggles. Anyone can say hello if they want to. I won't stop you. I'm not a cop.
Hello if you
I
want
jumped the
to.
gun on that.
You can say hello if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
If you were a cop, would you do something about it?
I don't know. I haven't been briefed on what the laws are in that regard, but I'm sure I would abuse the shit out of them because a cab.
Yeah, I believe you get to shoot our dogs if we don't introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, love that. That was one of my favorite. That's like one of the top hits, baby.
Sorry, what does ACAB stand for?
I'm pretty sure you know, but just in case someone doesn't at home, all cops are bastards.
Because I thought it was assigned Catholic at birth or something.
Yes!
I was that.
Yes!
I was
yes, that's how I'm going to refer to our friend Carmine from now on.
I was baptized
assigned
Catholic.
at birth.
Really? Yep.
Oh, that shouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, a lot of Irish people in the fam. And
if I go to your brother and I accuse him of being a papist, will he understand what the hell I'm talking about, or will he be utterly perplexed?
Unless I don't think he thinks about having been baptized Catholic very often, and I don't either, to be honest. He'll understand what a papist is. He may not make the connection to himself.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
You can. You're more than welcome to give it a try.
He might just shrug and go, Francis is awesome. Awesome Pope. Super Pope.
Yeah, one of the least Pope there ever was, and that's one of the reasons I like him the most.
I mean,
Pope.
It depends on what's Poper than Pope, or what's more Pope than Pope. Because the Middle Ages had some really gnarly popes.
That's true.
My favorite is the Pope who gave birth, or everyone suspects she gave birth, or they gave birth. That's hands down, like...
Here we don't gender popes.
Well, yeah, I don't want to assume the gender of that pope because there was a lot going on there. Good time.
Why'd you turn off the fun?
Oh, because I'm not the one who's streaming. That was a bait and stream. I was just keeping the seats warm for you all until Whit could begin streaming the 9 song from Sesame Street.
Oh, that. So the incredibly anime, Titanic escape room that has to somehow still has to have that edgy socialness that's in all anime.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that they use persons rather than people. Persons is one of my favorite unnecessarily legalese words.
Honestly, I wish they stuck with numbers. My number is 1, so you shall call me 1.
We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Yeah, these nicknames, especially the one that only makes sense in Japanese.
Which is the one that only makes sense in Japanese? Santa
is from the Japanese, I believe san is for the number 3.
I liked in Doki Doki Literature Club when they made a pun that only made sense in Japanese, and they pointed out that the game wasn't even written in Japanese.
Yep.
Breaking the fourth wall. That was a good moment. Enjoyed. 9 out of 10.
Snake, are you gonna be alright? I mean,
don't hold back your love. You can give it 10 out of 10.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
All right, boys.
I hope this guy kicks someone's ass someday.
Everything
I
looks
hope someone
okay
takes
here.
him up on his cockiness, and he's actually really good at everything.
I hope that he's secretly a villain. Much like
Check the
mine was
next deck
secretly a
down,
villain.
just in case.
A very poor secret.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Admiral, have you been speaking? Because I haven't heard you. The answer could be no. Ah, there she is. All right, great.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Admiral America.
Back to
So-
the sea deck then.
So the kids in
No,
Battle
don't
Royale
give me
wanted
the
to check out
fucking
this-
association.
Oh yeah, that's kind of associated with Trump. I'm sorry.
What's
I didn't mean to
associated
slander
with
you by associating
Trump?
you with
There are
Miss
two
America.
elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
Everything he touches turns to shit.
There's a card reader between them. And another weird mark.
I don't know this planet. Venus, maybe?
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
Venus is the female symbol. That looks
What?
like Mercury to me.
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Wow, Junpei.
I was making a joke about the dancer lady.
Yeah, I see it. No two ways about it.
Damn,
that was
dude.
a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, whoa, would you watch it, man? Whew, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
This is...
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
This is a
This is-
Mercury symbol.
prime comedy.
The marks
how
listed
does
for
he-
horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings
see.
and a staff.
Seems pretty stylized to me.
Yeah.
So then,
The
she
god of
beats you with the
lawyers.
staff until you die and go to heaven.
Stop. This is
Sounds
nothing.
like Lotus, all right.
This is the weirdest scene yet.
It really is.
What, the one where they took 2 hours burning through
Seven,
their
oh,
life
that's
meter?
Too much! Oh, my head! Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
What was he doing to him?
Unless we can activate this device, I
Yeah.
doubt the elevator will function.
I thought he was
In
just
other
like
words,
slapping
we gotta
him on
find
the
a key
back,
card
but
with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
Kind of logic.
To the right
I
this
don't
time.
have enough time to do
There are doors
all
here
of this
too.
task, so I'm not even
Well,
going
I guess
to
it's
start
just
it.
4 this time.
Hmm.
Let's open them up, starting with
That's
the closest
real,
one there.
Okay,
Perfectionism.
I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
oh boy.
Sweet, sweet CGI.
You think we're gonna get any accidental shibari in this one?
I don't know. I didn't expect it last time. I wouldn't call that an accident. You can't. Shibari can't be an accident. It's so much
Hey,
work.
What is this place? It's so huge.
I don't
And
know if you saw the painting that Kuro shared with some of the
Whoa,
rest of
I
us.
there are
told her to
beds
share it with you.
everywhere.
I
Is
spent
this a
at
hospital?
least an hour staring
The
at that
harsh
painting.
scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
The painting in question is a beetle, a very accurate
I think
beetle
so.
tied
There are
up
shelves
with
in the
shibari.
center of the room with medicine and surgical
Although I
tools.
noticed that none of its legs were restrained.
No. But it was hanging. It was
Hey,
like
look there.
suspension.
The
Yeah.
4 doors at the end.
So it still made sense. Every part of that painting was detail accurate. I kept on looking for
The
something,
left door says 3.
some part of that painting to be
The
inaccurate.
second door is
so it would
blank, but the
break the
third has a
suspension
7.
of disbelief,
And the rightmost door is 8.
but it never came.
There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
What?
My disbelief and that beetle are still suspended. Sorry,
Hey.
Kirk, go ahead.
Why is that door between 3 and
Before I
7
make the
blank?
mistake of googling something again, what is shibari?
It is Japanese rope tying art, commonly used for bondage. It's
Does that mean
Gotcha.
anything?
as equally about restraining someone as it is about looking pretty.
No
think
point
it's more about
worrying
looking
about it
pretty
right
than
now.
restraint,
Let's see if these
honestly.
will open first.
I love how this stream is detailing about a picture that no one on
Yeah,
the stream
good
will
idea.
see.
Yep. It was a Tumblr post, and the author just said, "This painting came to me in a dream."
Hmm.
I don't remember the user.
I haven't been
I
following
mean-
along. Is there something behind these doors?
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Nope,
Moving?
that was the.
Oh, they're
Oh, I'm
locked,
trying
I
it.
see.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules.
Ah, but if Zero broke the rules,
Unless
we'd
we
get
can
to kill him.
authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors
What?
will...
Oh, that's true.
Whoa, whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
remember
you're right.
that.
But this one,
There's nothing.
right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No? Nothing.
Why did all of them try it?
I
Need to
don't
add up the
know,
numbers.
but did their numbers add up? They couldn't have added up to 8 because they just went through 1, didn't they? It's 5, 2, and 7. 5.
That's 14, which is 5.
Yeah.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
It does make it harder to play the
Whoa,
game.
whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
What?
Internal hardware?
Also, how does he know?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom?
Junpei. Junpei.
Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you've known everything else.
Oh, what now? June! Ace, Santa, Clover, and Lotus!
How do you remember all
Guess
those
everyone's
names?
here.
It hasn't been a week in between the last time that he met
What
them.
are you guys doing?
Yeah, but they only said them once, and it was
Why are you...
okay.
That's fair. You're right, it was one.
My line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Every time someone says that, I think of like getting at your car
Insurance.
Yeah.
And that's what we know.
Oh, thank Christ they didn't make us go through that. Ugh, I've never been so grateful.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
What about the
And
hundreds
all those
of
doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
Oh god, I was worried that every single one was a huge room.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
I don't think we have anything
Jupiter.
with that.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
This is just stuff
gigantic?
he knows?
What is this
Look at
gigantic?
those fish.
The Gigantic.
Clearly, a commercial fisherman.
Probably a commercial
She was a
fisherman.
sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship.
This is actually really interesting.
At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking.
So
That
you don't
trauma
remember
turned him
your
into
own
some
life.
kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself,
That man's name
which was impossible.
was
of
James
course.
Cameron.
It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical,
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
That's not the
Pipe down.
impossible
Just
part of
pay
this.
attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well,
I'm
this
cold
ship's
just
got
looking
stuff
at her.
that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship.
think
So,
your
I
outfit
just
has
figured.
pockets?
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness.
If Alpha were
Don't
here,
tell me that's your only
what he would
reason.
say was, I don't think it's her outfit that has a pocket.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Alpha.
Yeah, right?
Well, I mean,
Can't believe you just made that joke, Alpha.
Yeah, we should all
I don't know.
get on
Wait,
his
did
case
he
about it.
just give like a whole bunch of did he just give a whole bunch of details that no one else would know? And she just goes, "Is that all?"
Well, he knows that the Gigantic is a ship. He has no proof that this is the
I guess
Gigantic.
your memory isn't back yet, is it?
We also
Yeah.
don't know if he just goes
Sorry.
around and says like, you know what? I think this office building is the Gigantic.
An office building filled with seawater?
A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight.
Good work,
And we've
everyone.
still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room, but we haven't found
I
anything.
mean, everywhere. You
Yeah,
checked every
we've-
bed?
We've
Right.
done almost nothing in this room.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Huh?
That only leaves one place to look. Everywhere that's not here.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right then. That's 5 rooms we don't have to search.
Ugh. Yeah, you know, I'm with you on this one,
We
Lotus.
just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
But people know things.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes.
New
I'll meet
objective
up
from
when
the
clock
Lotus.
goes off again.
Leave no one alive.
How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Wait a minute. Is he also doing a search?
I mean,
Right.
Well, actually, if you're searching
Then
for
let's
something,
do
using
this.
your hands is great.
yeah,
Well, I
it's just
don't disagree.
maybe a little slow. I mean,
you know
he's
who's also a little slow? Half these characters.
It's a
Yeah.
1. I better get back to the others.
they didn't make
Everyone's
a search
really
those.
good about turning the lights off
Huh?
when they leave a room.
Well, you wouldn't want to run up Zero's electricity bill. That's just rude.
What are they
Hmm.
doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here.
Richard, no peppers.
That means I was the first one back, but
There should be no pepper deliveries today.
the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see.
You just saw.
You're right. It's in there.
Oh, Christ.
What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a
You
look.
think that right arm feels tired after a while?
It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Oh, please don't make us go through every character.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
Snake!
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Okay.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
I mean, I can see, and I get lost all the time.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Wait,
hey,
no.
Hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work.
Blech.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes.
Is there a
what an
6th door here?
excellent
They could
idea.
go through.
We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time.
Kyle.
We've only 5 hours left.
It
Let's
looks
split
like
up.
he was putting like a bunch of trim on his outfit, but then just like didn't bother to sew it on.
All right.
It's
I'll take
called
this
Fashion
direction.
Sweaty. Look it up.
Then I shall look that way.
Fashion sweaty?
I'll be over
you
here.
haven't seen that meme. It was like from a text post or something of someone saying it's called Fashion Sweetie. Look it up, but they spelled it sweaty.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see.
Oh geez, okay. This is where we start looking for Snake and Clover, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it makes sense to go back to the room where you realized you'd lost them.
I agree.
So I
Yeah.
don't think that the large hospital room is the right answer. Unless the good ending can only be achieved by moving forwards and not wasting time looking for them. If we went to the casino, we could get another couple games of Baccarat.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the first class cabin is.
I believe that was our first little escape room. The one that had the
That's
safe
where
in it.
Fruit Punch Man is.
Isn't that underwater?
D deck is underwater. Not the very first room. Excuse me, you're right. The first numbered door escape room, not the very first escape room.
I see.
I'm tempted to go back to the first class cabin because I think we got a key for something.
Okay.
Sure. Let's check it out.
Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Did we find her? Did we win?
Are you alright?
Talk about claw hands.
Oh boy, those are some yowie hands. That's really bad.
Look, I know you're really worried, but
I didn't realize
Oh.
that yaois had specific hands.
Oh, I have a tumbler for you.
Oh boy. Here I go
Hmm?
tumbling down the slippery slope.
I know it was at a live journal, but I think it's a tumbler now. And yaoi artists cannot draw hands. Okay, I will admit, normally their hands are enormous, but they're all universally terrible.
I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Sanity slippage.
Why are you still here? Did you hear me?
Dependable people here.
Yeah.
Quality of kidnapping victims just going down lately. And I'm telling you, first sign of society's
If
collapse,
you
you
aren't gonna
can't
leave, then
kidnap a
I'll
competent group of people to solve a bunch of devilish puzzles.
all right. Let's go, June.
Yeah.
Was that
We
bad?
really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
Did you blackjack her and take her back with you?
So,
I hope
where do
she
you think we
fucking
should go
dies.
next?
Oh, she's under a lot of stress.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so we found her. I guess the casino?
That makes
How
no
about that?
sense.
Casino.
Let's go
I
take a look.
suspect everyone else will be at the
Hey,
All
room with
this
a lot of
what do you
enable
think you're doing?
language. Take a look.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really?
What-
Maybe you need to look harder.
I guess he thinks she's
I don't
not
think that's
looking.
the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Every time there's a number, like in speech, they write it as the numeral.
They may have done that automatically to make sure that all of the math is consistent.
What is it?
Just do a find and replace.
Maybe.
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
As opposed
Team
to...
up.
Who wants to be the understudy for Alpha and make a beat around the bush joke?
Yeah.
I think you just did.
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you?
Knock yourself out.
I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
It is?
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital root would be
0.
1.
Oh, 1? Wouldn't it be 19 total? Am I bad at math? Oh, so bad at math.
5 and 6 is 11. Plus
Mhm,
8
and-
is 9.
Oh, yeah, and so
19 makes 10. 10 is 1 plus 0, which
yeah.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only
I
doors
see.
there are 3, 7, and 8.
I only carried the 1 once.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
Honestly, the exact kind of woman who would suggest
Once we
leaving
get
them
off the
behind.
ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
An interesting
Don't try to
loophole.
lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
What?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
Oh, I'm glad they remember.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah,
So
that's
if we're
right.
5,
The digital root for the
Whom was
4 of us
me
would be 8, so we'd have to add
retain?
Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
oh,
The number 9
Yikes.
isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
why isn't he saying this aloud?
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There are some things I need to
Anime
talk about.
bullshit.
Ugh. Anime bullshit indeed.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right.
Can we?
Where should we go next?
The hallway with all the rooms?
It's the only thing.
Let's go back
It's not like the
downstairs
only,
and check
only
out that
thing that's
hallway
left.
with all
I
the
guess
doors.
we just get to have conversations with people now.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you?
See, he's the only one using his fucking brain.
Answer me if you're there!
I guess we should talk to him. Is there, other than
Yeah.
wasting time, I can't think
Let's
of a
go.
reason not to.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck.
What are the odds that Zero is one of the kidnappies? It's just there amongst everybody.
You are a little muffled. Something about Zero kidnapping people?
I'm actually really
Never
surprised
mind.
every time Admiral says something and you understand her. Like it doesn't. I don't hear any of it.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Or it sounds like extremely muffled to me. I
Mm.
can't.
That
Sorry.
that has
Just
also been
forget
my
about it.
Oh, that I understood.
experience.
Bummer.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
What is that expression
what
for?
kind of pose is that? Yes.
By
What
the
is
way,
going
do
on
you
with
think
her?
Clover
Did
and
she
Snake
break
are
both of
really
her
siblings?
arms?
Uh,
Also, that's a hell
why
of an
would you say
accusation. Yeah, why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
They don't look alike at all.
I see.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
Adoption and
Still,
step siblings
there are a great
is
many
a thing.
siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time.
Ugh,
Very
indeed.
well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right,
Thanks, bro.
let's go, Jumpy.
Let's go back to the
Something
first
about
class.
that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
Okay.
All right.
We can try it one
Where
more
should we
time
go
if they
next?
let us.
Let's go check out the first class cabin.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
Good. Do it.
No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where?
Well,
I guess back to the large hospital rooms at this point.
unless anyone has any objections.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the large
Ace
hospital
Ventura
room.
would.
All right, that's probably the best idea.
That's a reference I'm not getting. I mean, I know who Ace Ventura
Hey, wait.
is.
That's...
Oh, sorry. Ace. Phoenix, Wright, Ace Attorney. My brain seriously misfired there.
That's real bad, dude. Are you gonna be okay?
Listen,
Santa?
atheromas are perfectly normal. Just let it pass.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
I guess we're all assuming.
Who do you
it's
think
Snake.
did it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I
I
kind
feel
of
like
think.
Snake makes the most sense.
I kind of think it was Zero. What are other people's
Or-
votes? Silver, who do you think fixed it?
My assumption was that Snake had fixed it, but I am open to the idea that I'm wrong.
And Steam Goggles, who do you think fixed it?
This feels so much like Among Us right now. Lotus was the first one back, so she's a possibility. I mean, you could choose Zero or someone other than the 8 of them and not get enemies. If you choose Snake, you're making an enemy inside the group. If you choose Lotus, you're making an enemy inside the group. So I advise against the first two because so far mathematically you need them.
Well, they're not here to hear me accuse them. And also, is it that much of an accusation? We want them to work so we can escape. And
Sorry,
Admiral,
that
if you
was
are
that-
willing
that
to
was
talk,
my-
who do you think did it?
Admiral has left.
Oh, no. I was hoping she would maybe fire up the bot again if she was having trouble with her mic.
She'll be back, and in greater numbers.
Yeah, Oogway, we're playing the counting game. I have the halfest of eyes on the chat, so I have no idea when you sent that. I'm gonna say Snake because I guess I originally thought that too. I'm just getting more and more suspicious.
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it? Maybe he got back here before any of us. He found the parts somewhere, put them back, and then went through one of the numbered doors.
No, that's not possible.
I wouldn't think he went through
You
the door.
have
I
to
just think we
authenticate with at
haven't
least 3 people,
found it
or
yet.
the red won't open the door. There's no way a single person could get through there by themselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Is it?
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true,
Yeah, I don't
then
think
the
that makes
person
sense.
who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
Well, then it's Lotus then.
But
If that is
why?
true. But it does feel like we're being
No idea.
railroaded.
Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
What is the digital? No,
Of
it's only
course.
2 people.
It could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
You're right. June must be 0. What, do this again? Oh, I see. This is like giving us the option to be done.
Is there any reason to go look at stuff again?
If we think it's going to be different than the last time we looked at it.
I mean, let's go to the casino.
Let's go take a
because
look
that's
around
where
the
we
casino.
Found
Okay.
Lotus last time, and maybe we can find evidence of her wrongdoing.
There's no one here. Let's try somewhere else.
No, I think we got them all.
Let's go back downstairs and check. Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
That's
Why
the
don't we
end
go
of
back
that.
to the...
Okay, let's go.
Maybe Lotus
I don't
already
think
got
anyone
some
is
other
here.
group of people and went through a door.
Snake hasn't been anywhere
we
we've
have
searched.
0 through 9, but Lotus has the 10. Oh,
And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is,
Ugh, bad
it's
joke.
not here.
thank you.
We need to get moving.
I'm very proud of it.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
I don't suppose 3. Does 3? What about 2, 2, and 3? Is that a thing? Let's read the calculator button.
Looks like it.
Okay, who do we have left? We have an ace. And we don't have Snake.
Hey,
We do have
that's a
3.
digital root button. That's super convenient.
We have...
I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't want to do this. This is going to be boring. That's not what I meant. Is that true? 8 plus 7 is 15, 6. And our choices are 3, 7, and 8. I'm trying to see if you can do 2 groups of 2 and a group of 3. Lotus has to go with 2 people, I think. Oh, a big echo. It's Max. Stop that.
Lost link. Okay.
I think it's better. It feels better.
He hath muted himself. We are playing the world's most something game, but I'm unsure of what adjective to put in there. We're using the built-in calculator for good reason, so that narrows down what words are available.
I can't think of a solution where Lotus can go in with a group of 2. Which means there needs to be at least 1 group of 3 in order to get her. 3 is 11, which is 2. Okay. She could go through the 3 door along with Santa and Ace. I might need a notepad.
I have a billion notepads in front of me because I do use them for work.
Alright.
I'm gonna do math on one that I use for D&D stuff rather than for the assessment of the therapeutic needs of small children.
That's fair. Write down
Alright.
Lotus, Santa, Ace for me.
What numbers are them?
8, 3, 1. That will get
And
them
they're
through the
a
3
group?
door.
Alright.
We have left 5, 6, and 7. What?
4, 5, 6, and 7.
We don't have 4. 4 is Clover, and she doesn't seem to... I guess we have Clover? I suppose we must.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
Okay.
Send Clover on over.
Well, now we might be screwed again. Wow, she might be right. This might be impossible. Who we have?
What are the other two doors besides 3? 4 and 7?
And 8.
7 and 8.
8 is tough.
Do 3 people need to go through a door, or can 2 people go through a door?
2 to 5, I believe.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7 doesn't work? That's 9 plus 15 is 24 is 6. Okay. Does 4, 5, 9 work? No.
We don't have 9. He's dead.
Oh, no, we would need a 9 door for 4, 5. Does 6, 7... No, that wouldn't work, because the other one wouldn't work. Does 5, 6 work? That would be 6. That's not a door we have.
I think she's right.
Does 4, 7 work? 4, 7 is 2. We don't have a 2 door. So 4 cannot get through without being in a 3 group.
But neither
Assuming
can
that we
8.
have Clover.
I did all
Right.
the 2s I could think of.
So then... she's right, and...
Oh. I was assuming we didn't have Clover.
Okay.
So cross out the first one and write 8 and 4 for 3.
Alright, so we have 1, 3, 4... 1, 3, not 4, 5, 6, 7, and then not 8. And then in the 3 door is 8 and 4. 8 and 4 is
Correct.
12. 1, 2, 3, yes.
We could send Mountain and Ace. 7 and 1 for 8. We could send
7 and 1, and then 11. 11 plus 3 is 14, which doesn't work. We need a 7 or...
Oh, you missed nothing.
Good,
6,
good.
6, 3, 1. That doesn't work. 5, 3 would be a door, and then 7 and 6 and 1 is 5 digital root, so that also doesn't work. It would work if we had Snake. If we had Snake, we could break them up into groups evenly. If we had Snake, we could do what is it? 7, 6, and 7, 6, 2, and 1, which is 3, 9, 16. 16 is 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 6, 7, and then 5, 3 would be the 8 door. So it works if we have Clover and Chupacabra.
So, what I think we need to figure out is if we leave someone behind, what? Oh, it's still only 2 people.
We should leave
Wait, can 2 people?
1, 6, and 7 behind.
Can 2 people go through the... Where's the rules? Where's the rules? Where's the rules? Is it on the item screen? Do we have access to the item screen? Because I'm trying to think of, like, if we leave people behind, to try to leave a combination of people that could get through if they had Snake. And I need to double check that 2 people can go through a door.
Could you remind me of each person and their number?
Yeah. Ace is 1.
Okay.
Tall guy with the green coat. Snake is 2. Blind guy. Santa is 3. Guy with all the black ribbons and the white hair.
Got
Clover
it.
is 4. Young girl with red hair. Pink hair, I think. We are 5.
Okay.
June is 6. The girl with the purple
right.
sweater. Yeah, blah blah blah. So if 2 people can go through, and we have 3.
Wait, who's 7 and 8?
7 is 7, big tall fisherman guy.
Oh, right.
And 8 is Lotus, this lady.
Got it. Okay, okay.
So we could leave behind 6 to get them through the 8 door in case Snake shows up. We could leave behind 5 to get them through the 7 door. Or we could leave behind 1 to get them through the 3 door. In case Snake shows up.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
Yeah.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Thanks, Spock.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
I don't know about that.
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
What
about you, Sandra?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice.
I feel like we made a mistake. Everyone's
We're gonna do
hinting that we
something.
made a mistake.
We're all gonna die.
Kinda.
Huh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Oh, she's here? What?
Hey, Clover.
What's up with your hands?
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
Does he?
We've searched
No, he
everywhere,
doesn't.
but we
That
didn't
would be
find
quite
him.
impossible.
Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Because it wouldn't say vacant, for one thing. And the
Well,
other
if he
thing
had
is,
already
if
popped
you
out
went...
the other side, then it would.
Let's go look for him together, okay?
But he would have exploded. If he's on the other side of these doors, he has exploded.
Yep.
If we sacrifice
Interesting
one
point.
person, then we can go look for him. You agree with
I
me,
choose option 4, stick it in.
right?
Okay.
The motion
thanks for unmuting.
carries. Now,
For that
let's start a vote too.
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
What is my printer doing? I haven't told it to do anything, and yet it's making a lot of noises. I'm starting to hate this printer as much as Kuro does. What are you doing?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you.
Well, that's your first mistake.
I believe you'll come back for me.
That's your second mistake.
Whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them,
You won't be able to return, correct?
yeah.
Ace is 1.
Yep.
True, but that will
Well,
not
if
be the
Snake Eyes
case
comes
once you've
back,
escaped
yeah.
from the ship.
What?
Then he can go through the 3 door.
Please, I beg you, Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then,
Oh my god. This fucking printer.
What is it printing?
It's not. It started making some noises and made them for a long time. I've just been clicking through and just listening. Made a ton of noises. It finished making the noises and decided it didn't have any more yellow ink. I hate this thing. It
So you're
had a
not
little
printing
yellow ink
anything.
left before this happened.
So you're not printing anything, correct?
No, I have not printed anything in over an hour.
Can you turn it off?
I don't know. It turns itself back on sometimes.
perhaps
I'm sorry,
you would
let me
prefer to
rephrase.
stay instead
Could you
of me.
unplug it?
That has happened, but now that it's decided it's out of yellow ink, there's nothing I can do or say.
Or perhaps you would be willing
That will
to leave
convince it
June
that it does.
behind.
Even unplugging it?
It's worth trying.
You see, there's
I'm
no
not
other
saying
choice.
plug it back in. Not for like another couple hours.
Then I
Not
see
ever.
we've come to our conclusion.
I actually just bought more ink today, and so I have yellow, but I'm real mad that
Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me.
it was fine before it started
Go,
making
quickly.
noises.
This really feels like an episode of C Lab 2021. This guy might die, and we're like, oh, we're out of printer ink.
Good. Let's
What a
accept his
great
kind offer then.
concept. What a great concept. Taking old,
I
unused
think this is the best for
animation
me.
from old TV shows
Perhaps
that
I'll
you
be
can
able
buy
to
the
take a
rights
nap.
to and just what's up Tiger Lilying them.
It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
This is bizarre.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
This sucks.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Do it! You're so much better at math than I am.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet.
Listen, if
We
you
just
can do
have to
this.
sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
What?
Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
What?
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do?
I don't know what
Did
that
you
drug
use
is.
this?
Wait, you do?
No, I don't know what that drug
Yes.
is.
It might not be real.
It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier.
What?
While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later.
To do
I didn't think I'd be
what?
using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
Oh.
I really am. Very tired.
Ace!
Hmm? Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No! Don't, Ace! Don't fall asleep!
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
So do we think he's dead?
No.
He's just sleeping.
He was able
He's
to
obviously zero.
correctly dose himself with an anesthetic he just found
Hey,
in a
hey,
room.
hey. Tranquilizer guns always paralyze people and they wake up later. This is anesthetic, not poison.
Right?
Yeah, that never.
Yeah, right?
That never worked for me because often they are not calibrated for
Like you
humans.
even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Well,
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
okay. Hang on. You can't control replace the number, the letters O, N, E and get first.
What?
Remember Silver's
fair
theory that it
enough.
was control replace? Control F?
First. Yeah, you're right. Good point. So they're just consciously doing this. This is a stylistic choice they've
I
decided
want door number
on.
8. It's the same number as my bracelet.
This might be like a kanji
Got it.
thing.
You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Y'all.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Well, kids.
It shouldn't be door 3 because we should leave that open for
Ace and Snake.
yes. So
Wait.
7 is in 7.
I don't know. Well, hang on.
And 8
Crazy
is in
guy
8.
went in that one door, and we were able to go in it after him.
After he exploded?
Yeah, I don't know if you have to fail, and if you are successful, it's dead, but...
Alright, that's not a terrible point.
But we're trying to do this in only 2 groups, so going in door 3 would actually fuck it up pretty bad. Since they've already decided 2 groups.
So if we don't have 1 and 2...
If we go with Lotus, we have to take Clover. If we go with 7, we have to take Clover.
And we are 5.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess it does. And then...
17, 12, 4. Who is 3? Oh,
Santa.
sorry. Ah, yes, that asshole. 8.
Okay,
5,
whichever one we choose,
10.
we have to take Clover in order to get the digital route, which leaves.
Do we?
Okay, so Lotus.
4 plus
plus
5 plus 8 is what? What is the digital root of 4 plus 5 plus 8? Yeah.
And so that gets us through the 8th door. If we take
Mhm.
Mountain, sorry, that was his original name, and I keep calling him that. 7 plus us plus Clover gets us through the 7th door.
I see.
Which leaves Lotus and June and Santa. So whichever one our choice is, do we want to go with 7 or Lotus? I like 7 a little better.
Yeah.
Well, I do as well.
He's not
Plus,
the worst.
if we go through door number 8, then we are leaving a considerable number of people behind because door 7 doesn't actually get to go through.
No, it does.
How? Because it's 7, 6, and 3. 7, 6, 3. Oh, never mind. Alright, so that does work. Cool.
So we want to go with 7 because he's not the fucking worst.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
Math.
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and
Okay,
8,
I don't
4,
care about
or
this.
there are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4,
What don't
and
we care
7
about?
and 8 can never go through the same doors.
The actual
get it
nitty-gritty
now?
map of this.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah,
They are
probably.
for the sake of making you feel better.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's position sit up because I have to use my keyboard now. I think. Maybe not. This is
It's
a
open.
DS game.
Let's
I think
do
it's
this!
mostly just clicking.
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
Did we make it?
Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dead!
Someday that will be a problem.
It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never really get used to it.
Ah, yes.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
You have no...
You little... You want to die?
Guys.
I'd like to see you try.
Guys!
You fucking brat! All right, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good.
Boy, the group therapy session we're all going to be in at the end of this is going to be real
Wait here
awkward.
for a minute, all right? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors. We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
Clover, I noticed you said that just to hurt
There's a
Seven.
short hallway on the left here.
What do you think you needed from hurting Seven? What made it important to you to hurt Seven?
And an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room.
Hey, wait! She doesn't have any balls either.
No, she's got those huge pink pom-poms.
If this thing's telling the truth,
that's
there could be
fair.
body parts inside here.
Oh, gross.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
His voice actor reminds me of Ted from How I Met Your Mother.
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
Uh-oh.
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
It looks like a mannequin.
It does.
It does.
This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh boy.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
He thought of it
bring
about
it
the
on,
same
you
amount
whale!
of time that I thought of it.
Yeah, he's been sitting on
Hey,
that for a
guys!
second.
Not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Yeah.
Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Guys.
Yeah.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's
In
a
a
doll.
hospital.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
No, it's like Build-A-Bear.
Or maybe it's got more personal uses.
Oh my god. 7.
Anyway, how about we take a look
Stacy?
around this place?
Should we
Let's
bring
go.
Stacy back to our bed with us?
Tonight, the part of Alpha will be played by 7.
Okay.
Sure
And
thing.
with a physical resemblance, too.
Yeah, similar builds. Escape room time.
Hey, more math.
Probably not too much math.
Probably find the correct pixel.
It says kg on the display. Could it be a scale? What is
I wonder if
it?
this is like weighing a heart against a feather kind of a thing. Oh, sorry, that was correct. I thought that was one randomly voice acted line. There's a lot of anime noises in this game.
For sure.
Goddamn Animus.
Yes, the doll's name is John.
Her outfit.
Look at it closer. Nope, not allowed to look at anything. White cloth. Yeah, up close and personal.
With its guts showing.
Slit in its chest. Come in there. But it's stuck.
Help me, Step Organ. I'm stuck.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna eat another cup of hot chocolate.
Oh.
Surgery stuff.
Scalpel.
One
Dental
new
pick?
scalpel. Can we use that on this? Gimme. What other organ could I take?
And other perfectly normal things to say.
Okay,
On
so
at least
you
a
could
third
take the
date.
lung, but not using a scalpel. Fine, be that way. Chemical room is locked. It's the door we came through. Very well. Preparation room. It's also locked. Okay, fine. Medication.
Preparation rooms A through G were already full.
Awful.
Oh.
Drawer is empty. Nothing on the lower shelf.
Fake chest.
It's a woman's chest. The heart's gone, but it's what? Yeah, I'm with Clover on this. What? Boiling thingy. Oh, like an old style autoclave?
This might be a manual clave.
Nyak, 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 nyak.
Semi-autoclave. It's endorsed by the NRA.
Oh boy. Nothing inside the heater.
Aha! We can turn this John into a Jane.
Chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane. She has a name too, Lucy.
That's not her real name. If she's dealing with Johns, that's definitely not her real name.
You see a gent, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some long.
I was wondering what that was from. Now I know.
A good musical.
Pretty good music.
When I was a child, my father's greatest pleasure was taking me to see musicals with him. And Guys and Dolls was the only one I ever enjoyed.
Really? Well, what other ones did you have to sit through?
Company, Into the Woods, Vita.
I liked Company. Into the Woods was confusing. Evita can get a little boring.
Miss Saigon.
Maybe a little advanced for your age.
I fell asleep during it. I was awake, I fell asleep. The last thing I remember was that there was a guy, it was in the very beginning, there was a guy his job was trying to get people to come into a strip club. And then I woke up, and I think the entire thing had passed because the helicopter was evacuating people from Saigon.
That's a bad strip club. So
That's the place in Patterson by the hospital, right?
I don't know what you're referring to, but I still think it's funny.
I'm pretty sure I've spent more time out of any of us here in West Patterson.
That's probably true. It's more of a
I think
hack and
the only
sack kind of
time
girl.
I've ever been there outside of driving through was for your Eagle Scout project. Right?
Man. Yeah. Yep.
What did you do for Eagle Scout?
Oh boy. Well, we did a book donation and drive for a library, but after I'd started it, but before I'd delivered the books, the librarian had left or died or something, and then the next librarian had no idea that she was going to be receiving 3,000 books. So we broke into the school to commit a reverse burglary.
I did not know that.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, I remember being there. I didn't know that I wasn't welcome there when I did it.
Mm-hmm.
You rose in rank by breaking and entering.
The other times that we've been in Patterson were for the food drives that we did through the men's shelter that was there.
Oh.
The Saint. I've forgotten the Saint. But the Saint someone's men's shelter. And now I feel really bad. That was like my favorite. The thing that I was most proud of was organizing the return of that after we'd stopped doing it. I very much enjoyed those food drives.
Organ key.
What?
Organ key.
In your professional opinion, what is the gayest organ in the human body?
The hand. Because every hand. Man, never mind.
You know he's right. There's a really good justification for that.
Go on.
More hands have touched their own genitals than any other.
More hands have touched the genitals of a member of the same sex.
Yes, there you go.
Because every time you touch your own genitals, it's kind of gay.
It's a little gay.
Wait, it is?
It's a little. This is nothing.
This is nothing.
Can I have it? Gimme. I mean, yes.
Technically speaking, ammonia doesn't actually have a smell. What you think of as the smell of ammonia is actually pain. It doesn't stimulate the olfactory bulb at all. It stimulates your pain centers.
No
which
way.
Which is why you can actually use it effectively in training. There's a portion of psychology that says that it's ethical to use ammonia salts as a... What was that?
She jumped up and down for a second.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought that it was supposed to be like that she was like an eldritch monster and her mask slipped for a second.
I thought we were.
Yeah, so you can train people if you want an ethical way to punish them and use real pain, you can use ammonia salts. And it's considered by some portions of the psychiatry community to be ethical.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought psychologists also agreed that negative reinforcement, wasn't effective.
I mean, it depends on what you mean by not effective. Generally, you...
Also, generally
you want to reinforce good behaviors rather than punishing bad behaviors, because most people will find ways to engage in the bad behavior and do something that will avoid the punishment, rather than learning to do a good behavior. So,
oh, I see.
We think of the most effective way to change behavior as to reinforce the incompatible behaviors. So, if, for instance, a popular one is keeping your hands out of your pants. Here's a piece of candy. And if you're keeping your hands out of your pants, you know what you're not doing in public.
Yes. Which is tough for little kids.
Sometimes, yeah. But that's more effective than punishing masturbation.
Ooh, red liquid.
I love how his sense of focus makes me think of GoldenEye.
It definitely has
look
a
like the GoldenEye
GoldenEye
watch.
64, menu.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, I'm very tired. I'm gonna call it a night early.
Well,
Your weakness
your
reflects
disappointment-
negatively on your species.
Yeah, especially your
Indeed.
time zone, but I understand. We're gonna go for another half an hour. And I can't make it next week, but I will post that in the group chat. So you'll have
We'll
a
figure out
reminder.
something. Or die trying.
Okay, yeah, if you guys want to do a stream without me, you have my permission. You just can't play this.
Yeah, we have a ton of things we could stream.
What?
I love that
Whoa.
he knows chemistry enough to be a troll.
Huh.
He knew chemistry enough to recognize that C6H2OH or whatever was ethyl alcohol. But he's also saying this.
Alright, this is a good time. This is a good time for me to go.
I guess.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Kirk.
It's been a pleasure.
Ciao.
See you.
So
I mean, I kind of know.
iron is 1 molecule, salt is 2 molecule. Sorry, iron is 1
Atom?
Thank you for fixing my stroke. 1 atom, salt has 2 atoms, water has 3 atoms. So carbon dioxide would have 3 as well?
And ammonia, I think, is 4, and ethanol is whatever. Does that mean that carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol is the code, though? That's the part that's not really clear.
Sure, yes. The first 3 are the key, and the second 3 are the combination.
Hey, am I somehow echoing even when my microphone's off?
No, you've
Not
been sounding good to
currently.
me.
Because I keep seeing my little icon light up, and I'm like, "How? What the hell?" I'm muting my microphone while I queue up the loud octopus pornography.
Well, I mean, I know you were having that trouble with the whatever software you were using for your OnlyFans account.
Yes.
But that, I haven't seen you have problems with that in a while.
Oh well, you know, I switched to longer cord length and a lower RPM for the fans, and it kind of reduced the oscillating noise factor.
Good.
Man, I was hoping my aerodynamics jokes would hit harder with this clearly hard science and engineering group. Are you guys trying to build a real doll?
Yes, to be honest.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
There's a YouTuber
Hey, Seven,
who got
what's
a
up?
real doll. I don't remember why.
Oh,
I just remember he needed to get his girlfriend to come help him set it up because he didn't realize that it's not all made of like rubberized latex or whatever.
Yeah, they
It's
have like
there's a
steel
full
frames. They're
steel
very
skeleton
heavy.
in there.
Is that
Yeah.
a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it.
You still have a girlfriend
Here.
by the end of this interaction?
I believe so, yeah.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. It's EDT.
What kind of medicine
Another
is
thing I
that?
don't know what it is.
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
What?
You remember something?
Yeah.
I remembered what this stuff is.
Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before.
Mm-hmm.
But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals
what a
turn into a
mutation is, but
hydrate,
go
though,
on.
it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal.
The fuck is this?
Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate.
Oh, there's only 2 pages. Never mind.
After it
That's not
happened at the
impressive.
first factory, it just spread. It was like,
So,
man, how do you say?
a witch was on the Titanic and
You mean like it was
didn't get a
infected with a
lifeboat,
virus or something?
and an EDT baron took her spot on a lifeboat, and
Lord
this is her
Goldwyn.
revenge. Yep.
Or we've polluted
No, not
our
like that.
environment so bad that we don't know what reactions are and are not supposed to happen anymore.
Spread like wildfire. It showed up in labs that were completely isolated from the rest of the world. It even started happening to crystals that were completely sealed up.
Or so we thought.
It doesn't seem like it could have been a result of this stuff coming in contact with other samples.
Then
Well, I guess it was some sort of information.
Excuse me?
Like, the crystals were transmitting this information all across the world somehow.
What?
what information?
This is like Snow Crash, but instead of with computers, it's soap.
How to make a new crystal. Someone had to tell this stuff how to do it, right? Like he just whispered to the EDT in the tank. Hey, if you do this, you can take in water molecules.
Come on, man. That's just. I mean, who is this someone anyway?
Zero.
Someone you can't see.
Does this make more sense
Someone
in the
who
original
exists
Japanese?
all over the world.
You mean. like a god?
Or maybe the devil.
Y'all?
Hey!
We can't
what are you two
understand
doing
something,
over
so we
there?
can't understand something, so we immediately switch to religion. Oh yeah.
Stop wasting time and get over here!
Well, listen, it's religion or magic. Those are the only
Okay,
two
we're
choices.
coming.
Jeez.
The other choice, I don't know.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story.
So when you sit on the menu screen for too long, which we tend to do because we usually talk at the top of an episode, it plays its little like video, and in it they mention Ice 9, which
I saw that.
y'all will recognize as a fictitious form of water from a Kurt Vonnegut book. And so
Is actually an Ice 9, but it doesn't work the way the same way.
is it that it won't start melting until 98 degrees Fahrenheit or something?
No.
Okay,
No,
'cause that's what it says on
an
the.
arrange. Yeah, it's one of the many arrangements of atoms that ice can form while freezing, but it only occurs in 0 G in a vacuum.
Neat. Because on the same like brief montage page is that it defines Ice 9 as water that won't melt or freeze or whatever until it reaches
might be useful someday.
98.6
Don't forget
degrees
it.
Fahrenheit.
Information being transmitted invisibly. Could such a thing really happen?
Yes, but not by an unpowered
Well,
crystal.
thinking about that crap isn't going to help me right now. We need to figure out how the hell to get out of here first.
Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up so bad today.
Are you referring to a video game or your real actual life?
My real actual life. I'm going back and logging all the food I ate today.
I would like to be able to put these parts down. And yet they will not let me. Wow, they're so mad at me, they won't even let me click on that anymore.
I think you've had enough discovery and for one day. What a weird game.
Did we ever pry the thing out of the organs?
Yes.
Of the organ key. And that was what opened the chemical shed?
Yes.
And from the chemical shed we got the
Blue
laundry
liquid,
detergent?
red liquid, the fake heart, and the arm.
Should we put the torso and the fake arm with Jane?
I've tried that, to be honest. I want to so bad.
Lucy! Can we do anything with the scale?
Not really.
Okay, cool. I noticed the torso has a key card slot in it.
I've also noticed this.
Let's see where else we can go. What can we try and get into the prep room?
Yeah, maybe they have the same key. You know, I didn't try that. Because I would be surprised if that was true. Well, I'm a fool.
Only intelligent people admit they're fools.
That does look like the body check form that I had to fill out for my clients.
Yeah, can I see it though? Ah. Fascinating. But I am tired.
Alright, well then take Zen.
Zen fires
Zen fires the missiles!
You remember back before like social media and the internet when people would just like sit around a table and just loudly quote flash videos from the mid 90s?
Yep, I ate lunch in a high school.
Man, those were the dark ages.
Before that, it was
No,
quoting Monty Python.
I
Or
very
Anchorman.
much enjoyed going back and revisiting Trogdor on its 18th birthday yesterday.
You know, I never actually liked a Homestar Runner. The entire concept.
That's valid
Fine and
because you have
understandable.
opinions, and opinions are valid.
In the era, Weeble's stuff was entirely better.
I did like Weeble stuff.
I don't know what that is.
Flash animations mostly?
Badger. Snake. Oh my god, it's a fucking snake.
Badger.
It's a snake. Look at my
Albino
horse. My
black
horse is
sheep?
amazing.
This sounds
Kenya?
like
Oh man, I loved Kenya.
Fuck,
this sounds
I'm
like a
gonna,
bunch of stuff that
I'm
was
gonna,
originally posted.
I'm gonna
for Albino
fucking
Black Sheep.
go to Groovy.
I had the I've seen things I've seen with my eyes song memorized for a minute there. Llama Llama Duck.
I think we can now assemble.
I'll be the judge of that. Someday we will find keys.
Oh, he's on the bridge of the Truth and Reconciliation.
This is a joke I don't get, but that sounds familiar.
It's a Halo 1 reference.
Wait, is this also the amazing horse guy?
Look at my horse.
Look-
My horse is amazing, yeah.
Yes. Rave penguins, badgers, magical Trevor.
Magical Trevor.
I don't even know anything about magical Trevor. I just found a channel called 10 Hour Weeble.
So, there's been some part switching because...
And that's
Lucy
okay. That's okay. It's 2020.
is supposed to weigh 53.2 kilograms, and she only weighs 52 kilograms. Wow, I really don't feel
I
like
don't know.
doing math at 9:52 p.m. Let's see how much
You
John
picked the
weighs.
wrong game.
Yeah, I really did. I didn't think it would be like this. What does it say, though? Fucking goddamn.
It might actually say fucking goddamn.
Okay, they have to come to this. Swap body
Very
parts.
obvious conclusion.
Yes. Hell yeah! Love it.
Oh my god. Alright, how much did it go down by?
Which
one went
I had
up?
a map.
Which one went up?
I have a map.
Right, but we need to know which patient currently has the heavier each organ so we can figure out
Oh god,
which
you're
organs
right.
need to go with which people.
That's hateful.
Alright, so I have John and I have Lucy.
Ready for heart?
First is wait, it's gonna be heart, torso, arm, and then
Stomach.
our
Chest and stomach are two different parts.
okay.
And each leg.
Stomach, right leg, left leg. And I'm gonna say right and left being their right and left and not our right and left.
Oh,
So this
anatomically?
level.
Alright.
Oh,
Ready to
alright.
start with heart?
Ready to start with heart.
Heavier heart currently belongs to John.
I wonder what's got him down with a heavy heart. What about torso?
Chest or abdomen?
Chest.
Heavier chest also currently belongs to John.
Maybe that's why. Alright, how about the right arm?
Also John. So I think
Alright.
it's not like they have the wrong parts, it's that we have to take a couple of his parts and give them to her in order to get the correct weight.
Do you want to just guess, or do you want to figure out what the answer is by figuring out which parts weigh which and what we need to subtract to get to the target weight?
It's mostly diet, honestly.
Stomach, right leg, left leg.
So, she's currently at 52, and we need her to get to 53.2.
So we need 1.2.
Well,
We could try swapping the left leg, the right arm,
and the chest.
and the chest. Do it! Do it now!
We fucked up somehow.
How'd you fuck up?
She already had some of those parts. So swap them all back, and then we'll just solve it the right way.
With violence.
I thought both of the ones that he had were 0.5 heavier. It was supposed to add...
The ones that he needs to end up with are 0.5 heavier, not the ones that he's starting with. So let's swap their stomachs so we see who has which stomach.
It always goes up.
His weight always
Oh,
goes
I
down?
get it. He has the heavier stomach. Yeah, no, I get it. You're right.
Alright, now the right leg.
He has the heavier right leg.
And the left leg.
He has the heavier left leg.
Okay.
The head and arms are 30 kilograms, if that helps.
It doesn't. Alright, so he should have the heavier of... Oh wait, no, he currently has the heavier of all the things? Wait a minute. Okay, try switching the torsos, the right arm, the left leg, and then switch the hearts.
Torso, arm, left leg. Do you mean chest?
Yes. No. Alright, I thought that maybe the hearts were getting switched with the chest. And so that's why it was throwing off our calculations.
But what about the
Brute
stars
force.
and fortunes?
Oh, that's really upsetting, because it was just switch everything. I didn't like that.
What are you, transphobic? This is the greatest trans narrative of our time.
Yeah, but it wasn't a puzzle.
No, it wasn't a good puzzle. Is it the Jupiter key? Oh, I get it! We solved the puzzle and then this happened. This happened because we solved the puzzle.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Huh? Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go? Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
She literally couldn't
Hey,
have gone
Clover.
very far.
What's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
She is wearing headphones.
Might be dead.
We have no proof of that.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? let's just get out of here. We've got the key. Let's use it. That cool with you?
Yeah,
Then it's time to go.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Just forget everything I told you, okay? Don't worry about it. Really. I mean it.
Y'all?
All right.
Thank you.
Damn, what the hell took you guys so long?
She was having a
You
full-on
playing
breakdown.
doctor in there or something?
Maybe. Jealous?
She's
All right.
pretty young,
I'm gonna
I
open
think.
it now. Is that cool?
Hey, Japan.
You don't need to keep asking, just
Yeah,
do it.
for all you
right?
know, she's an 8,000-year-old nympho dragon.
Fine then.
I've seen that anime.
I haven't.
It's not a million miles away from that one dragon-made anime.
All right. Let's get going.
I
Hey,
do
man,
not know
what's
what
up
you're
with
talking
you?
I
about.
can't remember what
Yeah, I
it's
don't
called.
either.
As
so
in,
serious,
like,
you know?
Rissa and I tried to watch it because it.
cleaning staff?
Yeah, you know how the maid genre is fairly popular?
Yeah, inexplicably.
Yeah, well, they made
Um,
one for a queer woman couple, only the maid is also a dragon.
But a dragon in a lolly body.
For the most part, she still has the tail. And Rissa and I tried watching it, and I couldn't get over the boob jiggle. I found it too upsetting. It was so male gazy.
Can't you sound more happy? You know, get a little
I
excited?
mean, hey, you know, never mind.
Did they do that thing where they inverted gravity where the jiggle went up instead of down?
A little. I'm told by the second season that was tamed down significantly and it was a little
Not
less
really.
gross to watch, but I couldn't
Was it
make
like
it
a
that long.
resting jiggle, like with no outside force acting
No.
upon it in
No,
violation
it's
of
not dead
Newton
or
laws?
alive.
Brother might be dead.
Non-Newtonian jiggle physics?
I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
We did it!
What did we find?
The beginning of this section always says seek a way out.
There too, huh?
So I believe it's saying you found it being
Every
the
door
way
in this
out.
place is locked up tight.
Wow.
What an artistic camera angle. What are we doing down here on the floor?
How about that one?
May as well give it a
Waiting
try.
for the GHB to wear off.
Huh? June? And Santa? And Lotus too!
That was fast.
Whoa! What the hell is this?
Y'all okay?
What are you doing here?
What the fuck?
Have you not met Lotus yet?
No, I spent most of the time listening to you guys on the phone while I was cooking dinner.
Oh. She looks like this.
She's kind of cold and evil.
Hey guys!
I like
But
would you
also-
come take a look at this?
hair
Rings.
ornamentation. Yeah.
Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
We have one of those.
It says C deck.
Baxter, you son of a bitch, you don't ever get up out of that chair. That is your
So
job
it's the map
from
for this
now on.
floor then?
You fucking piece of shit. I swear
Door
to God,
7.
Baxter.
And
Oh, wait, you suck at research. Well, you're still fucking doing it.
door 8.
Are you talking
Yep.
to a dog?
They both eventually end up
No,
at
I'm
this hallway.
playing Space Haven right now.
Oh.
I know. I
Enjoy
know what you
the
sound like
good
when you
music
play
for
that
both of
game.
us.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We
If
might
there
get
was an
separated
option
for a
to
little
chain
while,
this
but we'll see each
asshole
other
to
again.
his chair to do his job,
Otherwise, we won't be able to
I would
open
select
door
it
9.
every time.
You
No, you're
sound
working,
like my
not
supervisor.
fucking eating.
That's how the nonary game works.
No, he literally needs to research a way for us not to die alone in space. And he's
I
fucking
see.
walking to the break room during his work hours.
Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot.
Is this the
We
way
should
we
keep
Are they going to
this.
tell
Case
us?
back?
Ready? I'm gonna open
I
it.
think this leads back to the hospital room.
Where
Aces.
Are they not
Susan
sharing
and I are
with the
gonna be
audience what's going
missing
on?
Because
We're back.
They went through door 3.
In the hospital
So are you
room.
guys all in like different worlds?
No, we're on, apparently, the theory is we're on the sister ship
I
of the
see.
Titanic
I
in
believe
a
I
Saw
understand what you're
game
saying.
from a guy who is basically evil James Cameron.
Evil
he
Earth
awake
Six
and,
of
like,
you
fine
split into
now?
2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of
Okay,
altruism.
I've just gone in and edited this guy's entire schedule. He is not allowed to do anything at
I know I
work
said I was
except
sure
for
you'd
his
come
fucking
back
job.
for me.
And we're gonna see if he gets up again.
I didn't think it
You
would
should
happen
just
so
take his
soon.
legs out or
Are-
knees out.
How do your characters eat? Are they able to like eat after?
Well, we saw each other again.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
ain't
So
dead.
they have
So I
a
said that's
schedule.
good enough.
There's work hours,
Anyway, I
sleep
said we get out
hours,
of this
and off
creepy
time
old
hours.
place. We found the key we need.
And this guy
The key?
is scheduled now for he's only allowed to do research, and he's not researching, do logistics. Which
So
is
he's
move
not
share
allowed
around.
to sleep or eat.
No, during this is just his work hours.
Ain't that what I just said? I'm
I
talking
could
about the
override
Jupiter key.
his other
We
hours
found
if I
it in the
needed to,
operating
but
room.
right now he's on a kind of autopilot.
Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
And now he's being fired from logistics
Oh, the solar system keys.
because he just got up out of his
We found a
fucking
couple more in the
fucking desk.
laboratory in the kitchen. Here, the Earth key and the Saturn key card. I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Boy, do I feel that. I love abdicating responsibilities or delegating because it means if something goes wrong, it's not my
Yeah.
fault.
On it.
Nah, we have
Yeah,
3
but
keys that
do
we
you
haven't used
delegated it? Don't you take responsibility for the job?
Yeah.
I use the word delegate when I'm talking to them, but I have no intention of being
The
responsible
Jupiter
for
key
the outcome.
that we found in the operating room.
You would do
the
that
Earth
in a
key
Life or
that
Death
Lotus just gave me.
Saw game?
And
If
the
I were in a
Saturn
Life or
key
Death
card
Saw
that Lotus
game,
said
I would
was in
kill
the
myself
kitchen.
immediately. That is
It's
my
funny because
Jupiter
it's
key is
true.
supposed to be for the door
That
at
is
the
my
end of that long
apocalypse
straight
plan.
hallway, right?
And I'm just like waiting for a definitive time. It's the
Yeah.
problem with this current apocalypse.
If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs,
My apocalypse plan is to find out
What
that the
about door
apocalypse
3?
is happening several hours before
Look,
Jackie
you
does
saw the
because
map,
she
right?
doesn't listen to the news.
it's the same as
And
7 and
then
8.
get
just
to
lead us back to the
her
big
before
hospital
any news does.
What is that Twilight Zone where the guy
There's no point to
where
saying
the
what's on
guy
the other
with
side
the
of that
super duper
There is a
nearsightedness
point.
thinks he's gonna execute himself, but then he finds the library and he's like, I've got all the
least
books in
there
the
is for
world.
me.
Shatters his glasses and now he can't kill himself because
Like
he can't find the gun.
It's one of the most famous Twilight Zone episodes.
Yeah, what's it
Yeah.
called?
You're right, I'm sorry.
I don't even remember.
Snake might be
Yeah.
on the other
Remember.
side of door 3.
Most famous, I don't remember.
Well, it's not the most.
Twilight
The most famous
Zone
Twilight Zone episode
book.
is the one with
Time Enough at
Shatner.
Last.
with Shatner.
Time Enough at Last is the bank vault one.
Yeah, Time Enough at
Bank Vault.
Last. There was Time Enough at Last, and oh, I meant to go back to the title screen.
All the time in the world.
Then there was
There's
a
finally enough
Futurama parody.
You know what my favorite one as a kid was?
Which one was that?
There's one with a man who keeps on seeing a slot machine following him, and then at the end of the episode, the slot machine just fucking throws him out a window, just straight defenestrates him, and he dies.
I thought he
And
kills
people-
himself running away from the slot machine.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, but you like to think of it as the slot machine just picked him up and threw him out the window.
Yes. And it's not a subtle episode. It's like people gather around the body are like, what could have caused this man to kill himself? Only someone who knew what was going on in his head would be able to answer that question. As the slot machine like peeks out from a corner and like there's a sting of strings.
I'm sure
but
there's a
like
Japanese knockoff with the slot machine is really a lolly girl.
you could do that for this current generation. Like, what caused this man to try and overthrow the government and end up dying from tasing himself in the balls?
Did he?
And
Wait. Was it the balls? The guy.
the
Was it
internet has come together and agreed that no matter what the facts are,
We're
the
telling this
shared
man.
truth
Yes.
that
When this
history will
guy's
remember.
grandkids go to middle school, they will have to be reminded that this man shocked himself in the balls.
The balls, correct.
Yes.
And they will have to ask their family. And the shame of it will let them say, yes, it's easiest just to agree he in fact shocked himself in the balls.
You can have my taser when you pry it from my hot dead balls.
I posted that meme. Yeah.
I stole that meme.
In an effort to control this conversation and steer it someplace sane, my favorite Twilight Zone episode is "And When the Sky Was Opened."
I don't know that one.
Don't recognize them by title. What's it about?
It is beautifully cosmic horror. It is three astronauts who crash landed and they're in the hospital, and of the three of them, one of them seems to have disappeared. One of them remembers that there was three, and the other one says, "Dude, it was just two of us." And you see this guy's sanity slippage through the whole thing as things just start to disappear, as his existence is slowly erased.
Well, don't tell me how it ends, because now I'm super curious. I'm gonna probably watch it either tonight or
Season
sometime
1,
soon.
episode 11.
I will watch that.
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to say goodnight to our loyal viewers. Viewer? What's the negative word of viewer? Anyway.
Is there anyone here
Victim?
but us?
I
Hostage?
probably not. I know Alpha will probably watch it back. There's a slight chance that my brother will watch it back. Sorry about your clarinet, Zach.
What happened to his clarinet?
It broke. His
Oh,
bass
dear.
clarinet. I got a message from him this morning that his bass clarinet suffered a catastrophic failure. And he's right, but it is one that is
the entire
fixable.
crew out in space?
Bass clarinets can either be 3 pieces or 5 pieces, and he has the 5-piece model, and the socket
Well, 6
joint.
pieces now.
Yeah, well, no, because the part of it is stuck. The socket joint, the female end broke. Excuse me, the male end broke off inside the female end, and that is fixable. My store doesn't do it. Whenever we get them, we send them out to a shop in Michigan who does these all day long. If we were to do it, it would take us like 3 days to like set up and do it, and they just like do them one after
They
another.
had the jig already set up.
Yeah, absolutely. So I told I got the price from work, and then I gave him the address of that store and said, "Don't even bother going through us, because it's just going to be a big markup." So, although I was
That's nice of
encouraging
you.
him to get the expensive professional bass clarinet of his dreams that he absolutely does not require, I just thought this would be a fun excuse. But all
Would
is
it
not
be
lost.
cheaper than fixing his one?
Absolutely not. The
Oh.
price is
I
way
don't-
lower
I-
on
I
the
don't-
repair than I thought it would be. But like Meridian will do it. That's the name of the store for like $100.
Oh.
And bass clarinet is at least 1,000, if not more.
No.
And if he got like a
What
pro
kind of
one,
love
depending on how many bells and whistles he wanted, they could be like 6,000.
Wait, I thought this was a woodwind.
Yeah. What did I say?
Bells. Bells and whistles. God, where's my life going?
This is what's making you question that? All right, I have to stop this stream. We're all losing our minds. Thank you, anyone, for watching. Some sort of stream will happen next week, although it will not be on this channel, so good luck finding it.
Yeah?
It will
We
either
made
be
2 separate people.
twitch.tv/silverrecluse, silver_recluse. there's no way to know. It's twitch.tv/AlphaStarDX, or very possibly twitch.tv/Admiral Cordelia. So good luck with all that shit. And with that, I bid you all a fond good night, and remember, beggars can't be dildos.